Howdy neighbors, it's Hannah with Liberty Gourmand, or fabulous food, whether innovative or traditional. The company of wonderful neighbors make our hearts and the planet healthier. So I'm going to make a mock Caesar salad dressing today from Rich Roll's recipe. When I first went whole food plant-based or close to it, I bought a subscription to Rich's meal planner, just wanting to get ideas, get my head around stuff, even though I always like cooking with vegetables and vegetarian and vegan food. So anyway, he had some pretty cool recipes in it, and this is a crazy convincing Caesar recipe. I really don't know exactly how it works, but you don't miss like the anchovy flavor and all kinds of stuff that you don't miss. So I'm sorry, I'm really clumsy, but look, we're gonna take half a cup of these sunflower seeds, and I think that even though you blend them up really fine, but I think there's something about the sunflower seeds that offsets the lack of Parmesan cheese. So sunflower seeds, yay. And also they're obviously really good for you. When you're vegan, you really should eat lots and lots of nuts and seeds. I'm gonna have half a cup of water here, and then I'm gonna add more at the end to thin. And I wanna show you, this is one of my favorite little things I got for the kitchen. It has measurement marks for tablespoons and teaspoons and milliliters and ounces, but not cups, but it's 8 tablespoons, 4 ounces, which is exactly half a cup of wet measure. So I like to sometimes bust that out when I need a quick, quarter cup of a liquid. All right, so this isn't totally gonna work. Let's see, I'm gonna squeeze in my lemon. And so I'm taking the juice of a whole lemon. Let's get the second one. Let's see how this is working. Yeah, you can see. And I have, the recipe calls for 2 cloves of garlic. I had this huge clove of garlic, so I'm actually just going to use the one for the time being, for today rather. And that's this. So I don't think it probably matters, but I still always just pop off the little stem end of my garlic. I'm gonna go ahead and chop that through like in half once. Don't poke your finger like I just did. Don't be stupid in the kitchen. Yeah, it was a lot of garlic. So next, there is some more magic ideas involved here. I have 2 whole tablespoons of soy sauce now. I just couldn't, I thought I had an open one. I just opened this, but anyway. Actually, you know what? Let's be cool and measure it out in our pour, so I don't have to even, this is for clumsy people like myself. So there's 2 tablespoons right there. Yeah, I did it even while I was trying to look at the camera and stuff. So there's 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I'm sure that like if you got, I mean, I want to experiment with this a little bit. Obviously, you saw my last video or my mock egg salad video. I'm gonna probably try to put MISO in this at some point, because like I said, then MISO is magic. This is a revelation for me. Feel silly about it, but I'm gonna try one with MISO in it, and I'm also gonna maybe see, sometimes I think you can get vegan Worcestershire sauce, so I'm also gonna try that. And I think I need 2 teaspoons of cumin. Yeah, 2 teaspoons of cumin and 1 teaspoon of mustard, and I think that does us for this. Super cool. This cumin is really, this is the newer cumin I got after the first time I made it, and this is really potent cumin, so I'm gonna use less of it, because even though it was delicious, it actually came out a little more potent than I wanted. So I can fit my half teaspoon measure in this, so that's what we're doing. There's 1 teaspoon, and then I'll put just a touch more. So I'm going to be taking this dressing over to my mom's house tonight, and bless her heart, she is trying to eat as much plant-based meals as she can. She's not like doing it full on, but I think it's awesome, and it's awesome that she tolerates us doing it after, a whole life of not eating this way. But on the other hand, On the other hand, she also, it's not like she really didn't eat this way, because she certainly always ate vegetables and cooked nice food that was not just like nothing but meat. I mean, I think it's a bit crazy if you're in that camp. So I think there's something like umami trick here between the mustard and the soy sauce and the cumin and the garlic that just make this crazy combination that you wouldn't believe was going to taste like Caesar dressing, but it does taste like it, at least enough so that I think you're going to be really pleased. So I'm going to whiz this up, and then I'll show you the final product. See if I need to thin it. I am going to get my FUD here because immediately there's seeds and mustard everywhere, and I want all of that to get down into the blending. Oh yeah, I think it smells different. Like you start blending it and it's greater than the sum of parts is what it is. Okay, this is a really bad. This is not normally where I use my blender. I'm doing it for the filming, obviously. I wish we had smell-o-vision, man. You guys would be really impressed. I want to show you how great that looks. And you can also see how much paler it is than when it started out. It has just a slight graininess, and I could blend it more smoothly, but I like that. That's from the seeds, and it kind of mimics that Parmesan texture. But you can see like the dark soy sauce, when you whip it up like this, it gets paler. Anyway, I'm going to blend it slightly more because I see a little bit of trailing garlic, and I want the garlic to be a little more pureed. So, by the way, my blender is a glass carafe Osterizer brand, and I think it was less than $50, and it's not you know, super fancy high-speed one, but it is a high-speed one, and it's pretty heavy duty. I can make green drinks with it and all kinds of stuff. So I would strongly recommend shell out slightly more to get something like this to cook with in your life. It'll make things easier. So now I have to figure out what I'm gonna take this to my mother's house in. I don't know. Anyway, not your problem. I'll show you the reveal eating it later. Here we are at dinner once again, and we have a bucatini with some homemade tomato sauce with end of season tomatoes, a whole ton of end of season tomatoes that my mom took and cooked down. No oil, with some garlic and herbs. And here is the mock Caesar with the mock Caesar dressing. And I'm gonna dig in now. Maybe grab a piece of bread too. Sunglasses,